Hello, my love. Good morning to you. I hope that this finds you well and rested and awake in multiple senses of that word. And I hope that you are looking forward to your day. I was thinking about the idea of gilding the lily. The phrase or the term gilding the lily was something I learned or first heard on a job when I was when I was finished with all of my schooling, or at least formal schooling, as one should never really be done in that regard. But it's the idea of going too far or doing too much. My understanding of it is if you imagine a flower, a lily, a beautiful flower, and it is beautiful enough in and of itself. There is no need to add gilding to it, which is to, historically I believe, to add gold, to trim to something or cover something in gold, to gild it. And if you gild a lily, you will end up killing it. And that's the whole point of the phrase, is to think of, do I really need to add more to try and make this more beautiful? Or is it already enough? And so often I have found that things are enough. This idea of being aware of gilding the lily or trying to avoid doing so, it applies across disciplines. And in terms of writing, it corresponds mostly, in my mind at least, with the idea of killing your darlings, which is something people will say in terms of writing. That is, language or part of a story that you perhaps love because it is to you so moving will to others seem little more than an unnecessary embellishment, or going too far. Sometimes we don't see the forest for the trees, and being aware of gilding the lily can help with that. When I think about it in terms of parenting or relationships, I think of gilding the lily in terms of evincing or evidencing, I don't know what would be is the proper term there, but showing a lack of trust, either in the other person understanding what you're saying, or the task at hand, and gilding the lily, going over it and over it, or way too far into detail, in this fear that they aren't going to get it, when most often, or a lot of the time at least, they do. And gilding the lily in that context is not necessary. So I guess another corollary would be that sometimes less is more. And even taking that farther, something I often say, which you have heard many times, is that sometimes silence is the best response. So that was swirling around as something I thought I should share with you. Otherwise, I hope that you are well. I hope that you go forth with goodness and forgiveness. And I love you.